Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Bulldog Show. I appreciate you viewing it. Please share it with your friends. Today's show is sponsored by Deters Law. Well, the Fed increased their rate by 75 percentage points. And the bottom line is it is the largest increase since, I think, 1994. Inflation has never been this bad. It's been 40 years since inflation has been this bad. We're headed to double-digit inflation. It's over 8% right now. It's not looking good. Dr. Fauci came down with COVID again. Now, this guy has to have been given the shots and the vaccine and about 100 boosters by now, wouldn't you think? And he's still getting COVID. By the way, at Holy Cross University this past weekend, he wasn't wearing a mask. Oh, and he got COVID. Super spreader. Then we have Joe Burrow. I just want everybody to know that I'm not going to give up on Joe Burrow yet. It seems to me that Joe Burrow got sucked into politics. And what do our local news stations do? They go, aha, we got him. We got him. Joe Burrow, we got him. He's saying something about gun control. You see how the American Communist 10 wants to suck everybody into their sphere and their world. And they hate all of us that stay outside of that sphere. People like yours truly. I don't know what Joe Burrow's real feeling is about gun control, but we love Joe Burrow for his football playing. We don't care about his politics. So I'm not going to push him off the bus yet. Joe Biden, way back when, declared war. It's very public, war on fossil fuels. He wanted to end fossil fuels. It's hysterical now. Oh, by the way, Saudi Arabia was a pariah country. Now he's having to go to Saudi Arabia. Now he's having to bag anybody and everybody on this energy crisis. Joe Biden has shown complete lack of leadership. Complete lack of leadership. And it's as good a place as any to throw in this. I've been thinking about this a long time. I think his chief of staff, McClain, I think Susan Rice, and I think others hate America. And our FBI is so compromised right now that there could be full-blown treason going on. And they're not going to get investigated, are they? Think about it if you are the inner circle of Joe Biden. You're immune from any of it. Nobody's going to question anything that you do. But again, they make all the wrong decisions. It has to be one of two things: intentional, which is treason, or they're that bad and incompetent, which is, just a hair worse or hair better. But it's still, it's a disaster, an unmitigated disaster. Kemp is leading Abrams in the Georgia governor's race. That's good news. I hope that keeps up. Walker and Warnock are neck and neck. Don't understand that. I think what's going to hurt Herschel Walker is the same thing that helps him. There's going to be voters that are going to love Herschel Walker, the good guy, the innocent guy. And there's going to be people that think, well, maybe he's not ready to be a United States senator. I hope he wins. I met him as a good guy. We now economically have a situation where we have lower growth, higher unemployment, higher inflation, and higher interest rates. The economy's crashing. Michigan Attorney General says maybe there should be a drag queen in every school because they're so much fun. Our America now. Our America now. Over 50% of both Republicans and Democrats believe that America will not exist as a democracy in the future. I want to explain that. By the way, that's scary. Awfully scary. The Republicans think that because of what's the left doing. The left's thinking that because they're worried about Donald Trump, which is false. Trump's not a threat to democracy. They're a threat to democracy. Think of all the problems that the Congress could be handling, Capitol could be handling right now. Think about all the problems they could be handling right now. They're worried about gender-neutral bathrooms in the Capitol. John Hinckley tried to assassinate a president of the United States. He's going to be free as of yesterday. Joe Biden wants to stick the average American, all Americans, but just remember this is the average American, with $350 bill to make their furnace climate friendly. Do you got $350 extra laying around that you can spare for that? Probably not. Joe Biden signed an executive order relating to transgender issues. Sorry, Joe Biden, your executive order is not going to trump state legislatures allowing blocking transgender from playing sports, women's sports. It's not going to work. Elon Musk endorsed DeSantis, or at least said he'd probably vote for him for president. Musk made a comment that he welcomes all African Americans. Funny. Oh my goodness, the left explodes. Because, of course, Elon Musk is from Africa. He just happens not to be black. Caterpillar, big company, American company, moving from Illinois to Texas. They've had enough. Illinois, New York, and California are all like little havens. On top of the federal baloney, you got state corruption, state political gangsters, state failure. They've had enough. George Washington University, think about this. It's in Washington, D.C. George Washington University. They want to remove all colonial monikers from their university. Let's whitewash George Washington University. Emergency powers on oil companies, old Joe Biden is threatening. Sounds like communism, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And last but not least, the Supreme Court is putting off Roe v. Wade decision, apparently. And you know what, folks? I've said this once, I've said it before. The court system, the legal system is screwed up. Not what the left thinks. It's screwed up and messed up because of the political, slow, baloney nature that they play. They're so slow in their delivering of justice. It's just awful. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.